Yeah, 8th grade, we're doing lesson 2.2 today. Make sure that's the warm-up you're working on. Once you have finished the warm-up, click next twice, and you have 2 vocab words. I would sketch this line of reflection in your journals, so that way you have a good description. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the example. Make sure you have your journals. This goes in your journals. I would sketch it. I know that's kind of a lot to do in this lesson, but it will help you when you're doing your work. So we're going to decide whether the blue figure is a reflection of the red figure. Oh, I need to go over this lesson. Let me go over this real quick. So a reflection is, think of it as a flip, okay? In a mirror. Your face is flipped. You guys know that. I see your face differently than you see your own face in a mirror. It's kind of weird to think about. So a reflection is just the object has been flipped. There's something called the line of reflection. Often when we're doing shapes like this, that's going to be the Y line or the X line in the coordinate plane. But sometimes it's off just a little. It's not down the 0. It might be over the line of reflection of positive 3. Okay? All right, so let's go over this. Tell whether the blue figure is a reflection of the red figure. So if I look at this blue figure and think about this line being the line of reflection, does it flip exactly to the red figure? What do y'all think?
Yes.
Yes. You see how the red figure can be flipped up to form the blue figure? They just, like a page in a book, flipped it up. So yes, the blue figure is a reflection of the red figure. Write that in your journals. What about for B? We have this blue figure. Is that a reflection of the red figure?
No, that's a trans something.
Yeah. She's got it. Yeah, that's a translation. Very good. Yeah, all it did was slide across, which is last lesson, the translation. Very good. So no, if you flipped it, oh, go back. If you flipped it, it would not look right. Make sense? It's supposed to point the other direction when you flip it. So, wrong way. So the blue figure would be no, this is not a reflection. All right, do the try-its. There's 2. All right, so for this key idea, keep writing it in your journal. I'm just going to talk about it for a minute. We're talking about reflections, like we just practiced, but these are in a coordinate plane. So you see that they're in this graph. To reflect a figure in the x-axis, which one's the x-axis? Yes. Yes, the horizontal line right here. This is the x. So to reflect across the x-axis, you take the opposite of the y-coordinate. Okay? So whatever the y is, you put a negative there. That means it's going to reflect from above the x-axis to below it. Does that make sense? To reflect across the y-axis, which one's the y-axis? The vertical line going up and down? Good. How would I reflect across there? What do you think?
Opposite.
We're going to take the opposite of the x. So it's going to flip from left to right. Okay? So if you look here, it shows you reflection in an x-axis. I have my original point, xy. To do the reflection across the x, you flip the y. Okay, so think opposite. I'm not flipping the x, even though it is going to move the reflection. You do the opposite y. To flip across the y-axis, you put a negative in front of the x. You all see that? That's the main point you need to know. All right, so let's do this. Example 2. Yeah. Do you need it up here on the screen?
No, I just got it.
Okay, so let's talk about this reflection. The vertices of a triangle are listed as A is 1, 1, B is 1, 4, and C is 3, 4. So these are the points on the triangle, yes? We're going to draw the figure and its reflection. So the first thing you need is a coordinate plane. Ta-da. And then we're going to list each of these. So where would 1, 1 be? Always start at 0, 0 in the middle. Which way do I go first? To the right, 1, and then which way? Up 1. So 1, 1 would be right here. A. Oh, they did all at once. Lame. B would be 1, 4. So I go over 1, up 4. So there's my B value, point. And then my last one is 3, 4. So I go over 3, up 4. So now let's do the reflection. Across which axis? Oh, once both. So for the first one, we're doing which axis? The X. So we're going to flip across the X. So that's the up and down one. What does that mean? Which coordinate are we going to mess with? The X or the Y? We're messing with the Y even though we're going across the X. That's the part you got to remember. So we're going to take the Y coordinate right here and make it negative. So for my first point, I'm going to the right one and then which way? If I make this negative, I go down. So to the right one, down one. So my first point, I'm going to draw my triangle first. My first point is going to be right here. Right? Okay, my next point, I have 1, 4. Which one am I messing with? The Y. So I'm going to make the 4 what? Negative. So I'm going to go over 1, down 4. So right here would be my next point. Good so far? Okay, my last point. 3, what?
4.
What's it going to be now?
Negative 4.
-4. So I go over 3, down 4, put another point. Now I have my reflection across the x-axis. If you look at this, is this a reflection of the other triangle?
Yes.
Absolutely. So now we're going to deal with across the y-axis, but from the original triangle, the red one. Okay? So and it asks what are the coordinates of the new image. So here you would list them. The new A, see it has the little apostrophe, is 1, -1. Yes, Camille, go ahead. B, 1, -4, and C, 3, -4. So make sure you write those. All right, so now let's do the reflection across the y-axis. So which value am I messing with, x or y?
X.
I'm messing with the x because I'm going across the y line. This is where you got to really focus. It'll get you. Okay. Oh, move my face. All right, so there's our first triangle. So now we're going to take A, which is 1, 1. So what's my x value going to be? -1. So now I'm going to go back 1 and up 1 and put a dot. Okay, then for B, what's my x value?
-1.
-1, and then we go up 4. So back 1, up 4. There's my next dot. And my last value?
-3.
-3. So go back 3, up 4, put another dot. And now I fill it in, and there's my triangle. Is that a reflection across the y-axis now?
Yes.
Absolutely. And if I were to list the points, the new A is -1, 1. The new B is -1, 4. And the new C is -3, 4. Any questions on this? Okay, make sure you have that in your journal and go ahead and do the next section. Pull. Example 3? Yes. Hey, what are these? Textiles from history. Okay, a graphic artist designs a t-shirt using a pentagon with vertices at P, 0, 0, Q, -2, 0, R, -3, -1, 3. Shh. S is at -4, 3. T is at 0, 7. The artist reflects the pentagon in the y-axis to create the design. Find the coordinates of the reflected image, then draw the design. So you need a coordinate in your journal. Draw a graph.
Should we get graphic?
If I have any, yes. I don't know how much I have over there. Okay, but you can do this part first. Hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the reflection. We're reflecting across which axis here?
The
Y.
So which values are changing?
X.
X's. So P is originally 0, 0. What's my new X?
0, 0.
Still 0 because 0
It's 0.
negative. Good call. Because you can't. Okay. All right. So now my Q is -2, 0. What's my new Q? The X value changes to what?
2.
A +2. So it'd be 2, 0.
2, 0.
Okay. R value. My X value is -1. What's my new X value?
1.
+1. Write this down in your journals. I'm thankful you're participating, but you need to be writing. My S value, -4, 3. What's my new X for S? What's my new x? 4. 4 comma 3. And then my new t value, the original t is 0, 7. What's the new t value? 0, 7, because you can't have a negative 0. Okay, so you need to write these points. I don't think I have graph paper.
There's some bottom.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Okay, I would cut this to fit. Like, cut it into here. Let me just cut it into 4 squares for you guys.
Okay.
That'll be faster.
Yes.
Here, Daisy, will you hand these out? Oh, you just put goopy stuff on you? Sorry. Alright, give all the 8th graders one. Okay, here comes a coordinate plane.
1, 2,
One,
7.
probably just one. I'm in the middle of lecture. You have to wait till after the lecture. I'm almost done. Shh.
Are we talking about?
Okay, so you're drawing your Y line down the middle and then your X line across. Most of our graph is going to be in the upper, so that's why they didn't graph lower. As long as it goes up to 8 or 9, you should be fine, guys. Do y'all need another minute to sketch? All right, so let's sketch each of these. So it wants us to draw the original. Reflects the Pentagon. Right. Find the coordinates of the reflected image, then draw the design. Oh, we only have to draw the design in this shape, not the original. So for P, where's my first point go?
0.
So 0, 0 is right here at the origin. P. Okay, where is 2, 0? To the right 2. Put a dot. Oh, they did Q. Oh, they are drawing the original. They are drawing so we are doing the original one first. Okay, so go back to 0, dot. Okay, so my R value is at -1, 3, so I go down 1, up 3, put a dot.
For what?
We're doing the original shape, so we're on this side. Okay, my S value is -4, 3, so I go back 4, up 3. Back 4, up 3. To the left 4, up 3. My last value is at 0, 7. So there's the original shape.
Where?
Eventually we will connect the lines. Okay, connect your lines. Start at P, Q, R, S, T. Shh. P, Q, R, S, T. Connect the lines. This is the original shape. Y'all thought it was going to be like the Pentagon shape, didn't you?
Yes.
Pentagon is how many sides?
5.
5. Does it have to be in the specific shape of the Pentagon?
I mean.
No.
No.
For me,
That's considered a regular Pentagon where all the sides and angles are the same.
like regular.
This is an irregular Pentagon.
Created it.
Okay, let's draw the right-hand side. T is at 0, 7. So just up to 7 and put a dot. So start at P, Q, R, S, T. Yeah, if you think about this reflection, you're going to see what it's going to look like here in a minute. All right, so my first value is at 0, 0 again, so P didn't change. My next value is at 2, 0, so I'm going to the right 2 and don't go up. My next value is over 1, up 3. My next value is over 4, up 3. And my last value is, I don't go anywhere left or right, I just go straight up to T. And you have its reflection. If you connect it, you now see a shape.
Oh, it's an arrow.
It is an arrow. pizza.
It is.
Pentagon.
Yo, I thought it was an airplane.
Well, now it's 10-sided, so it's not a pentagon anymore. We've connected the shapes.
Now it's a.
Oh, I don't know those by memory. Google it.
I'm not saying this.
All right. Any questions on how we did these reflections?
No, ma'am.
What axis did we reflect across?
Why?
The y, which means we changed the values of which coordinates? The x. Very good. All right. You need to finish your self-assessment. 6 and 7, I believe that's all you have left. Yep. So 2 more problems.
Is there such a
You could have no homework if you focused for another 10 minutes.
is there such a number called -0?
No, -0 cannot happen. All right, that's it.